Welcome back. Time right now, buying or selling a home. Closing costs can be a real sticking point. So mortgage expert Brian Sachs is here with some tips, and really tips for the buyers, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, rates are very, very low right now. Perfect time to purchase a home. But the big stumbling block is, where do I get the money? Maryland has closing costs roughly 5 to 6% of the purchase price of a home, and that can be daunting for many people. So there are some solutions.
How do you get help?
Well, here's a couple ways. Number one, the seller can help you with closing costs. Of course, the seller is going to want to raise the price a little bit. They're not going to do it out of generosity.
Yeah.
A lender can help you with closing costs. They may give you a slightly higher interest rate and give you money towards your closing costs. Perfect time of year, your tax refund.
Right.
I mean, people are getting large refunds. I'm seeing clients getting $8,000 and $9,000 refunds. That could be used for your down payment, your closing costs. Many folks have a TSP or a 401k or an IRA. They can borrow against it or withdraw the money. And there are a tremendous amount of grant programs. The state of Maryland, we're very blessed. The state of Maryland has a program called the Maryland Mortgage Program, and part of it is DSELP. And they will give you money to, it's a grant, it has to be paid back, okay, but it's at a 0 interest rate. And after a certain period of time, it can be forgiven. So there are many grant programs out there to help, numerous ways.
How do you find out about some of those grant programs?
Well, you know, you can go online for sure, but the best way is to call a lender.
Oh, all right, so the lender can give you advice. And then you say officer next door?
There are programs to live where you work, for police officers to live next door. There's a program called Live Baltimore. There are numerous opportunities, and the message really is, if you think you're short cash for down payment or closing, you may not be. It's worth investigating.
The things you don't know can actually help you.
Absolutely.
Really. Okay, well, we do have a question this morning, and this one comes from Jane in Glen Burnie. I just purchased a home, and I keep getting letters about biweekly mortgages. Is this something I should think about signing up for?
So the answer is it's something that could be worthwhile. A biweekly mortgage gives you one extra payment during the year to your principal. One extra payment a year to your principal could reduce your term by 6 to 7 or even 8 years. So that's worthwhile. My general advice, make the payment yourself. You don't have to really do a biweekly mortgage. Just make one extra payment at your convenience, but make sure you put on there your account number. Make sure you put it in a separate check, and make sure on that check you put to be applied towards principal only.
Not the interest.
Correct. It can be misapplied, so you want to make sure all those things are on there so you have documentation.
All right, Brian, good information. Thank you. Appreciate it. And stay with us.